welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that everyone wants to know about, how to become rich even if you're earning a little money. Now I know what you might be thinking. Graham, is that even possible? And the answer is yes. It's not about how much you make, it's about what you do with what you make. Look, I've been there. I started my real estate career during the recession, working with clients who were struggling financially. It taught me that wealth isn't about luck, it's about strategy. So in this video, I'm going to break down 6 powerful steps that can help you build wealth, even on a tight budget. We're talking actionable advice you can implement right now. So, if you're ready to take control of your finances and start building your path to wealth, stick around, hit that like button, and let's get started. The first step to building wealth, no matter how much money you're making, is understanding where your money is going. You need a budget, guys. I know, the dreaded B word. But trust me, a budget isn't about restricting yourself, it's about giving yourself permission to spend on what matters most to you. Think of it like this: if you were building a house, you wouldn't just start laying bricks without a blueprint, right? That's essentially what you're doing with your money if you're not budgeting. You need a plan. Now there are tons of budgeting methods out there, but the key is finding one that works for you. Personally, I'm a big fan of the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your income goes to your needs, things like rent, groceries, transportation. 30% goes to your wants, eating out, entertainment, travel, and the remaining 20% goes straight to savings and investments. But the real magic happens when you start tracking every single dollar. Use a budgeting app, a spreadsheet, even a good old-fashioned notebook, whatever works for you. The point is to become aware of your spending habits. You might be surprised by how much you're spending on things you don't even care about. Once you have a clear picture of your cash flow, you can start making adjustments. Can you cut back on unnecessary expenses? Can you negotiate a better rate on your bills? Remember, every dollar you save is a dollar you can invest and grow. Building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint, and it all starts with a solid foundation. Budgeting might not sound glamorous, but trust me, it's the crucial first step to achieving your financial goals. So get started today and watch your money work harder for you. Alright, now that you've got your budget locked in, it's time to talk about saving. Specifically, the golden rule of personal finance: pay yourself first. This means before you even think about paying bills, buying groceries, or treating yourself to that fancy latte, you're going to set aside at least 20% of your income for savings and investments. Now I know that might sound like a lot, especially if you're on a tight budget. But trust me, it's crucial. This 20% is your financial foundation, your safety net, and your ticket to building long-term wealth. Remember, we're playing the long game here, people. Think about it like this. You wouldn't wait until the end of the month to see if you have any money left over to save, would you? By then, it's often too late. The money's gone, spent on who knows what. That's why paying yourself first is so powerful. It shifts your mindset from saving what's left to making saving a priority. Make it automatic. Seriously, technology is your friend here. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings and investment accounts the day you get paid. You won't even miss the money, but your future self will thank you. Now what do you do with that 20%? Well, that brings us to our next step: investing wisely. We'll dive deep into that in just a bit. But first, remember, building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. Start small if you have to. Even 5% or 10% is better than nothing. The important thing is to build the habit of saving consistently. Trust me, it will pay off in the long run. Alright, so you're budgeting like a pro, you're paying yourself first, and you've got some money saved up. Now, what do you do with it? You invest it, of course. Remember, leaving your money sitting in a savings account is like leaving it on the sidelines while everyone else is out there scoring touchdowns. You need to put your money to work for you. Now I know investing can seem intimidating, especially if you're new to it, but trust me, it's not as complicated as it seems. The key is to start small and diversify. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, alright? One of the easiest and most accessible ways to start investing is through low-cost index funds. These funds pool your money with other investors to buy a basket of stocks or bonds, giving you instant diversification. And the best part? They typically have very low fees, meaning more of your money is working for you. Another option is real estate. Yes, even if you're not a millionaire, you can invest in real estate. REITs, or real estate investment trusts, allow you to invest in real estate without having to buy or manage properties yourself. It's a great way to diversify your portfolio and potentially earn passive income. The key takeaway here is to start early and stay consistent. The magic of compound interest is real, folks. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow exponentially. Even if you can only invest a small amount each month, it will add up over time. Remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't get caught up in trying to time the market or chase get-rich-quick schemes. Instead, focus on building a diversified portfolio, investing consistently, and letting compound interest work its magic. Chapter 4. Level up your income, the power of skills. So far, we've talked about managing your money, saving diligently, and investing wisely. But there's another crucial piece to the wealth-building puzzle: increasing your income. Now, before you start thinking you need to win the lottery or inherit a fortune, let me tell you, it's not about luck, it's about leverage. And the best leverage you have is yourself, your skills, and your ability to learn and adapt. Think about it. In today's rapidly evolving job market, the most valuable asset you can have is a constantly evolving skill set. The more you know, the more you can offer, and the more valuable you become to potential employers or clients. So, how do you level up your income? First, identify your strengths and interests. What are you good at? What do you enjoy doing? Once you have a clear idea, start exploring ways to monetize those skills. Maybe you're a great writer. Consider freelance writing or content creation. Got a knack for design? Explore graphic design or web development. Passionate about a particular industry? Become an expert and offer consulting services. The internet has created endless opportunities to learn new skills and build a side hustle. Take online courses, attend workshops, listen to podcasts, read books, whatever it takes to stay ahead of the curve and become an indispensable asset in your field. Remember, investing in yourself is the best investment you can make. Not only will it potentially lead to a higher income, but it will also boost your confidence, open up new opportunities, and set you on a path to long-term success. So, embrace lifelong learning, never stop growing, and watch your income soar. Chapter 5. Diversify your income, building multiple streams. Alright, let's talk about a concept that can be a game changer when it comes to building wealth: multiple income streams. Now, I'm not just talking about getting a second job and working yourself to the bone. I'm talking about creating sustainable, scalable income sources that can supplement your main income and accelerate your path to financial freedom. Think about it. Having multiple streams of income is like having multiple safety nets. If one source dries up, you've got others to fall back on. This not only provides financial security but also peace of mind, knowing that you're not solely reliant on one source of income. So how do you create these magical income streams? Well, the possibilities are endless, but here are a few ideas to get your creative juices flowing. First, leverage your existing skills and interests. Remember all that talk about leveling up your skills? Well, now it's time to put those skills to work for you outside of your 9 to 5. Maybe you can start a side hustle offering freelance services, online coaching, or even selling handmade goods online. Another option is to explore passive income streams. Now, passive income isn't about getting something for nothing. It still requires effort up front, but once it's up and running, it can generate income with minimal ongoing effort. This could involve creating and selling online courses, writing an ebook, or even investing in dividend-paying stocks. The key is to be creative, resourceful, and willing to explore different avenues. Don't be afraid to experiment and see what works best for you. The beauty of multiple income streams is that it allows you to diversify your income sources, reduce financial risk, and accelerate your wealth-building journey. Chapter 6. The long game: discipline, patience, and consistency. We've covered a lot of ground today, from budgeting and saving to investing and creating multiple income streams. But there's one final, crucial ingredient that ties everything together: the right mindset. Building wealth isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, it's about playing the long game, and that requires discipline, patience, and unwavering consistency. Firstly, discipline. It's about making smart financial choices consistently, even when you'd rather splurge on that new gadget or expensive vacation. It's about sticking to your budget, paying yourself first, and investing wisely, even when the market is volatile or you're feeling uncertain. Secondly, patience. Building wealth takes time. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results overnight. Remember, we're talking about a marathon, not a sprint. Stay focused on your goals, trust the process, and be patient. The results will come, I promise you that. And finally, consistency. The key to achieving any goal is consistency, and building wealth is no different. Make saving, investing, and improving your financial literacy a habit. Even small, consistent actions can lead to significant results over time. Remember, building wealth is a journey, not a destination. There will be ups and downs, challenges and setbacks. But by cultivating the right mindset, discipline, patience, and consistency, you'll be well equipped to navigate those challenges and achieve your financial goals. So, stay focused, stay motivated, and never give up on your dreams of financial freedom. There you have it, folks. 6 steps to becoming rich even if you're earning a little money. Remember, it's all about consistency and making smart financial choices. Start by creating a budget, saving diligently, and investing wisely. Don't be afraid to level up your skills, explore new income streams, and always be on the lookout for opportunities to grow your wealth. It's not going to happen overnight, but with dedication and the right strategies, you can achieve your financial goals. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tips on financial success. See you in the next video.